I'm at 401 North Market Street. I'm here with Brooke Desantis, the lovely and beautiful Brooke Desantis, founder of Love for Lochlin.
Yeah.
And you guys have an event coming up in September that we're going to talk about.
Yes.
But for those people who lived under a rock and don't know anything about Love for Lochlin, let's tell them in the way you spoke to me about it the other day.
Okay.
Dumbing it down for those of us who don't know all about what you're dealing with.
Okay.
All right. Love for Lochlin.
So it started with our 5-year-old son, where we could not get our flu vaccines, which ultimately resulted in those not understanding what to look for sepsis.
Right.
And if we had earlier treatment, he might still be here.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people, facilities, for instance, they aren't mandated to follow by certain protocols. So
Right.
if a patient comes in with a possible stroke, we have a protocol that we have to follow, but there's not one for sepsis.
Right. And what you're saying is this standard protocol, like for a stroke, no matter whether you're at your family physician, urgent care, emergency room, they're all doing the same thing.
Yeah.
But when you go into any of those places with flu-like symptoms or the complaints that, and I do know it's complex, but still nobody's kind of checking all the same boxes and providing the same treatments for those things. And this is what you're vowing to try to change.
Yeah, make it universal.
Yeah.
Everybody can use it and have earlier treatment.
Yeah.
Saving money and lives.
Yeah. Well, I've learned more about sepsis and the flu and your organization in the last probably 6 weeks, and I've known you for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm glad that we've had the time so that I understand, and we want to make sure everybody else does too, because you were telling me in Frederick alone, the pediatric deaths that we've had from starting as sepsis, right?
Yeah.
I think the 1 month we met, the month previous was like 17.
It was 17 pediatric cases that we were working.
I mean, that was shocking. That's a shocking number to me in Frederick.
Yep.
That we had that and that nobody is talking about it.
No.
Other than you, obviously. But that should be, to me, we should all know those numbers.
We should know those numbers and what it looks like, because flu is not just the only cause of sepsis. It's anything that's viral or bacterial.
Yeah. And that's what makes your job hard.
Yeah.
Right? So sepsis is the infection from any of those things that then leads to somebody's death.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so that's, I think, the biggest challenge.
It is.
Right? Because it's not just, do you have spots? Do you not have spots? You know what I mean?
It's how your body's talking and knowing that love language.
Yeah.
The thing that a lot of people are starting to learn.
Yeah.
How it talks to you.
Yeah. And that, I think it's really important. I think the education that you guys provide to providers, emergency room, urgent cares, nurses, you work a lot with the hood nursing students at your clinics and things that you're doing, so that you're educating people from the minute that they're kind of in the world and hopefully then spreading that knowledge.
Yeah. For them or for somebody else.
Right.
And that leads into what the other aspect of what we do, and that's the ground and pound, is what we call it.
Yeah.
Seeing that everybody has those essentials to prevent one from getting sicker.
Right.
Or to stop it from happening in the first place.
Right. And so your big focus then is with the community of people that do not access healthcare regularly and may ignore signs of things far longer than others would. So you have a marginalized population, the homeless population, all of these people. You're in that world every day, pretty much.
Every day. 24/7.
Yeah.
It feels like.
Yeah. So you have really tried to make an impact to them on the education part, the vaccination part, and working with other community groups to help them.
To share the resources.
Yeah.
And it's been crazy to see how many people have not gotten a vaccine or seeks treatment because they just didn't know the basics of what that job was supposed to be.
Right.
So a lot of people don't know why they get a vaccine, what its job is. So helping them understand that.
Yeah.
And giving it to them for free.
Right. Yeah. And so you get funding so that you can buy the vaccines and procure them. You have a beautiful new vehicle.
Yes.
That you just buried at Hill Street and had to get bailed out. Yeah. That's a story for another day. But you're always out at these community events. You work a lot with the health department here locally, but you're also trying to make an impact statewide and eventually nationally, I'm sure, to get people to pay attention to what the impact positively can be if you focus.
Yeah. So if you act earlier, it's not as detrimental. And it's not just for those who are ill, it's for those who are family member advocating, or for nurses. It could be for anybody advocating in different ways.
Yeah.
It saves lives. It's been proven.
Yeah.
So, and with information that we've just been able to collect, there are over 2,000 people that we've surveyed, and 98% of them do not know what other community resources are to help them with that impact.
So you're a funnel, right? You're the conduit to a lot of other resources that that they can get access to, and helping them integrate into this community and kind of be a bigger part of it.
Yeah. There's a lot of resources I didn't know about working in the hospital and how that impacted people when they left and how it could have stopped them from returning.
Yeah.
So that's really important.
Well, and ultimately, right, that's your goal.
It is.
The goal is that, you prevent people from getting sick enough that they have to utilize the emergency department so that somebody who comes in with another emergency is getting the care and attention they need, rather than by something that's preventable.
Yeah.
All right. So you have an event coming up.
Yes, I'm excited.
September 21st.
Yeah.
And it is at Attaboy.
Yeah.
And it is, you've seen it, called the Sepsis Gala. The marketer and me hated that name, so I've kind of come in as well. But I noticed you did put the hockey. Look, it is a party.
Yeah.
It is a party to have a great time. It is hockey themed. You guys love hockey.
Yes, that was Lochlin's love.
Yeah.
He absolutely loved hockey.
Yeah. So who doesn't love hockey? Hockey's great. And we're talking ice hockey, but I guess field hockey would work too. But anyway, you're going to come to Attaboy on September 21st. You're going to buy those tickets to help continue the work that Brooke and Bill and the team are doing. But it's going to be a fun afternoon.
Yeah.
You've got a lot of stuff.
A lot, and when you attend, you get to meet the new hockey team for Hut.
Oh, nice. Yes, the ladies, the ladies hockey team from Hood College, the ice hockey team. That is awesome that they have an ice hockey team.
I know. I'm excited.
Yeah.
I'm excited for what they're going to be doing.
Yeah, so it's going to be a shootout.
Yeah.
So you're going to have a shootout versus the ladies from the Hood Women's. Did we have the name for them yet?
They haven't released it yet.
Oh.
So they're going to be releasing it soon, and all of our players arrived today.
Oh, fun.
So they all just arrived today.
Yeah.
So
that's going to be great.
Yeah.
There's also going to be an opportunity for you to purchase a puck cake made by our friends at Canapes. And inside one of the cakes is a hockey stick.
Yeah.
And if you get the hockey stick,
you get an all-inclusive vacation.
All-inclusive vacation. And the pucks are only $10.
Yeah.
How many pucks are you going to have?
70.
70. I'd buy 10. Just bring $100. Put them down, buy the 10 cakes, increase your chances and odds of that.
You get to crack it open, see if you've won, and
then eat it, because that'll be delicious, because Canapes made it.
They don't fail.
No, never. They made my wedding cake. And then you're going to want to bring some funds so that you can perhaps hold the Stanley Cup.
Yes. So somebody's going to go home with the Stanley Cup.
Yeah.
So that.
Yeah. That's going to be phenomenal. The way you win is by donating the most by the end of the night. So it's going to change hands, I think, throughout the evening.
I'll bet it you lose your
you lose it. Lose it. I love it. I love it that it is good. So in your face.
Wow.
It's going to put a lot of pressure on some people.
Yeah.
So you're going to want to extend that credit line a little bit for September 21st so that you can make sure to go home, and you get to keep the cup for the year, right? Until next year.
Yep. Till we have our next hockey.
There you go.
And it's not a dress-up event.
No, this is jeans and hockey jerseys, or if it's still warm out, your t-shirt, shorts, flip-flops, have a great time. Your ticket includes Mission Barbecue food.
Yes.
And the open bar at Attaboy, including wine, right? You guys have wine?
Yes.
Okay, so there's some wine options, I think, or some sort of, I know they had seltzer last time I was there.
So we have the house beers, and we're going to have some mixed drinks.
Oh, yeah.
So it's going to be a little bit of everything.
Nice.
So it's not one size shoe fits
Yeah.
a little bit of everything.
I love it. I love it. Plus, it's going to be a lot of fun. So grab your friends, grab your tickets, get your tickets. This is for all you over 21ers who want to have a good time. Get Uber on speed dial.
Yeah.
Come have a great time. Hang out downtown after.
Yeah.
But Love for Lochlin is the place you go for those tickets. You're going to hear from Brooke and Bill at that event, too.
Yeah.
And what else is that? It's really mostly just, quick words from you guys.
Have
Food, having some drinks.
And you're going to hear the testimonies of some of those who have been impacted within our community.
Oh, nice.
From sepsis.
Okay.
So they're all different stories.
Yeah.
So-
Well, you touch a lot of different people for sure. So, all right. Get your tickets. Thank you guys so much for watching.
Thank you.